G'day everyone, welcome to the theopalmills. Today, playing a bit of catch up. So you've got a few things to get through. So I'm not going to be able to film entirely all of it, but we are going to make today a pendant. Some matrix that is treated, and it's a pendant, and this will be a nice little ring stone. So it'll be a matching set. And I've pre-made a ring here just to get a head start on the right size. We've got some for the loop and bail. This will be the backing. That'll be the bezel for the large stone, and that's the bezel for the small stone. So I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much pictorial it. I'll just get this done, and this will kind of probably be a shorter video. And on to the next one. So I've got a few to get through. So just to include you all and keep you updated on what I'm up to, this is what we're doing today. As well as I'm also doing some treating matrix. I've got the other pendants I'm making. I can do one thing at a time, so we'll start with this. So I'll start getting the bezel wrapped around the stones and make the settings. Okay, there's the surrounds. Just going to tidy them up, get them flat, get some backs on them, and I'll just keep doing this. Okay, here we have them all soldered up. Sorry, this is all soldered up. This is all flat in the bottom, ready to go on the bases. Alright, so we've got the ring all nice and up to the 400 anyway. We're going to cut a slot. After we cut this out, just set this in. Keep it at a low profile, and then we'll get the loop and bail on that, get it all polished up and set. And I've just realized at this point in the video, which will probably seem like it's obvious the whole time from the title I'll probably put on it, I might get a quick cut in at the end of this, so see how it goes. So you got all these all tidied up, ready to be assembled, and we'll start with this one. Set this into here. Just to show, so I filed this down as low as it can go so that we can seat this setting in there. So I'll get to soldering that and come back. Alright, so we're doing pretty well on time. These are polished to, well, sanded to the 400. And ready to be set before I go any further. And yeah, might as well show you. So find the way around it goes. Slide it that way before I push it in. Slide that in that way. Straightening up the edges a bit more. And then, oops. Go for broke. Here he goes. Look at that. Beautiful fit. It's just sitting up above the setting. That'll fold over nicely. Awesome. So I'll just start with one at a time. We'll just go through this one, I suppose, and show you the bezeling process again. Since we got a bit of doing good on time, I'm pretty sure. Still got time to cut a stone after this. So I'll try and keep this in camera view. Try not to wobble. Oops, wrong one. So we're going to push the corners in first, because that's where we don't want it to bunch up. It's easier to straighten out the edges or the sides. So we're just going to put a little 45-degree angle there. We go around and lock each corner in. 2, 3, 4. I should show that from the side. So what I'm doing is just pushing up against here and rolling that forward like that. And that's it. Just had it cut out. I think someone's kid just rang me. Sounded like a baby on the other end. Anyway, so now we've got those corners pushed in. We've created 2 little corners. 2 more corners. So one over here, one over here. One there, one there. So we're going to push on those. One there, one there. And that gets it a bit more rounded look rather than this beveled 45. That's a bit better. Alright, so the corners are nicely done. We're going to start working our way across to the middle, or to the other side. Just pushing that edge over. This does take a little bit of finger grip and strength. I'm trying not to slip. So that's just pushed in really nice and tight all the way around. Can't see too much, if any, gap between the stone and the inside of the bezel. There's still a little bit of an edge there, which is where burnishing comes into it, which is working the thinnest malleable part of the where I filed for a little bevel on the edge all the way around to thin the top edge. So we're going to work that edge, and we should be able to get it to look really nice and even. So I'll start from the corners, going both ways, just backwards and forwards over the corner, like that. Don't hit the stone, but the burnish is pretty smooth. As long as you're not pushing hard into the stone, you won't hurt it. It's just not good to do, I suppose. And this is why it was important to get your corners set nicely, otherwise you'd get a bunch up and this would go across it. Don't you love the sound effects? We're on a budget. Let's go around and do every corner first, as before. It sort of locks them in place pretty much. And then go down the full length. Just working that top edge. Keep it nice and smooth. You can go from top or bottom because of the curvature of the piece. It's sort of here I can use it to curve away and upside down. It's a bit better grip this way too. Leverage. Just running my finger off the edge, feeling for any little catchy bits, like this corner's got a bit. I think we're done. Ready for a quick polish up. Quick sanding and polishing anyway. I'll get to and set the other piece. And get on with it, show you the finished bit, and then we should get on with a quick cut, I suppose. Okay, I'll take this off now. Got a dust mask. So here we are, all polished up. I haven't actually given it a wash yet, straight from the polish. A bit of wax, maybe a bit of polish still over the surface of the stone. So we'll get it clean, but there we are. And this one is a gorgeous little pendant. And both are matrix treated again. Yes, they're treated. So that's project one off the list. Now we can go cut a stone. Okay, so here we are with a couple of pieces from the recent carving parcel. These are just some little chips that were thrown in, still from that parcel, but they didn't really belong anywhere specific that I could see. Yeah, so these are going to get cut stones. I reckon I'll get a nice little oval out of that, or sorry, teardrop out of that one. A really nice bar sitting on top there. Get that to roll over and get some of that nice colour showing through. And this one is a little bit sand shot and maybe a bit of a crack. Let's see what happens. Oh, look at that. No pressure. No pressure. That'll be a ideal little inlay piece that can't go to waste. If not, double it. It'll sit in there. It's a nice little stone there. And we'll see what happens to the rest of this as I clean it up. But we're going to try and get another shadow mark there. No, it's not a shadow. It's deceptive. It's been a shatter across there. As you can see, the spirals of the break arcs. That line down, it's just the peak at which it has broken. It's not an actual extra crack, so phew, let's see what we can get out of that one. So let's go over to the wheel. Okay, so pretty keen to start with this little one. So see what we can clean up out of it and how bad, if any more cracking occurs. Issue through here. So the dirt will get in first. And switch this on. So we'll just tidy this piece up a bit, get rid of these little sandy spots. Like it goes in a little bit. There for the second. It's almost out. Touch this edge. And there is a split or separation, if you will, through here. Just going to tidy this up, make sure this is the good side. That sand doesn't go too deep. It's looking mighty fine. Alright, let's see what we can do with this one then. Slowly take that little bit, nice bit of sand out, hopefully. Yes. Just touch a little bit there still, but that'll come straight out. I'm pretty sure that's all superficial. Awesome. Alright, that's the part. Let's see what we can do. Okay, here we are. Let's get underway. We'll start with a little oval. So this one turned out quite well, but a bit of sand in the bottom. So I'm thinking of flat bottoming it and making that one into a doublet. Get rid of that sand and give it the black contrast behind it. This one is almost the same. It's just that sand, I couldn't quite get rid of that bit in the bottom without thinning the stone down too much. So again, I reckon that might be a doublet. Still quite a nice little crystal piece, but I think would make fantastic doublets. So yeah, 100% correct. There's some backing on them now, and that is a much better looking stone. Neat them off a bit later. A little bit of glue there. Cleaned up quite well. Yeah. And okay, this one a bit of solidarity. It was a little bit thin, and I was a bit worried in case it got set that a bit too much pressure might break it. So there's that one as well. So definitely better as a doublet, all three of them. Can't get over that one. And yeah, I definitely will be doing some more with the leftover bits and pieces. So yeah, I'll leave that one there and get on with the next video. So I hope you enjoyed that. Cheers.